Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back into Mama Angel's kitchen. It is Soul Food Sunday, and we're going to be making some black-eyed peas. All right, let's get right into these ingredients. They're pretty simple. We've got, of course, our black-eyed peas. This is half a pound, so half a bag of black-eyed peas that I have soaked for about 8 hours. Okay, I drained that water off. They're here now, ready to go. I have just a few pieces of some ham, cubed up ham. And then I've got 2 slices of bacon. I lost a piece of ham. I have 2 slices of bacon here that I've cut up like this here. We're going to go ahead and render that off. That's going to be our meat. And then I've got a quarter of a green bell pepper here that I've diced up. I've got half of a small, or maybe a medium onion, half of that diced up also. And then I've got 1 medium-sized garlic clove that I have also chopped up. I have here, this is probably about a cup of homemade chicken broth. And this is the last of my homemade chicken broth. I've got to make me some more. Store-bought chicken broth, of course, is absolutely fine. Excuse me. I am going to have to add some water to that. That's not going to be enough liquid. But I do want to go ahead and use that. The spices we're going to use tonight, I've got some Maggi Pollo. I've got Sazon. I have garlic and onion powder. A little bit of cumin. And then because I like it a little spicy, I'm going to put some crushed red pepper flakes in there. And then a little bit of pepper, just regular black pepper. Okay? No salt yet. I'll wait until the end to taste it to see how much salt we're going to add, because we've got salt in the bacon, salt in the ham, and then some of our seasons as well. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to meet over at the stove. We're going to get this bacon start rendering up, and then we'll start sauteing some of these vegetables in there. All right, I've got the bacon down here in my Dutch oven, and I've got it started out with a cold skillet because I want it to take its time and start rendering out its fat, and I don't want this to crisp up. Okay, let's let this get started here. All right, let's take a look and see how much rendered here. We have not, see that? That's not much oil. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's not enough oil, okay, for what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of butter. And I see a little bit, just about that much. Give myself a little bit more oil to saute these veggies up, and you know, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of butter. Got a little butter, a little bacon fat. Yeah. Tell me what could be wrong with that. Seriously. All right, let's go on in with our bell pepper. Get that sauteed. All right. And then right on in with our onions. Oh, it smells good already. Smells good already. All right, gonna let that cook down for just a little bit. So you can take a look and see, I don't want that bacon any more cooked than what it is. I want it to finish cooking and flavoring up our dish. And all that flavor in my beans. All right, the onions and peppers have cooked down just beautifully. You know, you just want to get them until they start to look translucent. Let's go ahead and get that garlic in there. And that garlic will infuse right away. Oh. Man, that smells good. All right, let's get our ham in there. All right. Turn that around. bit. And let's go on in with our beans. Okay, let's go on in with our broth. There we go. Oh, that's almost enough broth. That makes me happy. But we do want that broth to come right up over our beans a little bit more. There we go, right there. Okay. You see that? How it's just, the water is just up over the beans. Okay. I think I may want just a tap more. Right there. Good. Perfect. Okay, you want it just up over the beans there. All right, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of seasoning. I'm going to go in with some garlic powder, some onion powder, some cumin, not a whole lot of cumin, a little bit of Sazon, and a little bit more, or a little of the Maggi Pollo. And then let's get us some black pepper in there. A nice little spoon, like that. I love pepper. Okay. Give that a little bit of a stir. All we're gonna do now, guys, truly, I'm gonna put a lid on this, keep it down low, and just let it simmer for a couple hours, okay? I'll come back and we'll check it at about the hour mark and see how we're doing. But that's it. That is it. All right, we're gonna go back and relax for a little bit. Sorry guys, I forgot my red pepper flakes. I seem to do that, don't I? Am I gonna put, my normal amount, one good little pinch right on in there. All right, I'm gonna put the top on it. See you in about an hour. Okay, here we go. We are about an hour and 20 minutes in, not quite 2 hours. And you can see that it's beautiful. The flavor is beautiful. The beans are done. They're nice and tender. The color on there is beautiful. I just wanna, see how soupy that is? I want it just a little bit creamier. So what I'm gonna do now is cook it for the next 10 minutes or so with the lid off and let it cook down a little bit, okay? It's beautiful though, my goodness. All right, we'll be back when it's done. All right, guys, here it is. After 2 hours, even, took a good 2 hours to get this done, and I made some beautiful, beautiful cornbread on the side. Nice and fluffy, it's almost cake-like, and it's hot. It just came out also. Let's get a good look at this. It smells divine, y'all. Let's see. You really get a good look down in there? Come on. Look at that. Come on, guys. Nice chunk of ham. Look at that. Oh, man. Isn't that delicious? Ooh-wee. All right. Oh, look how that bacon. If you are a bacon lover and something like this, a nice bite with that bacon in it. You can see the bacon, there it is. All right, let's give this a taste, y'all, because it's hot. It is piping hot. But here we go. This is Soul Food Sunday. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a big bean eater. My mom used to make these. She liked the white pinto beans. She would make those a lot. She'd make black eyed peas also, So that's where I learned how to make them. My daughters We're not big bean eaters, although my oldest daughter will eat them now. And I do enjoy them. It's just not one of my go-to meals. But I'm thinking Soul Food Sunday, what am I going to make? And this came up. And you know what? I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. Whew. Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. That is stick to your ribs comfort food right here, guys. Stick to your ribs comfort food. Mm. And you know what? It has the slightest hint of sweet. I mean, so slight, but it's something there. And I'm trying to think, what did I use that was sweet? Maybe the onions. That would be the only thing I can think of in here that would have a little, you know, just a little hint of sweetness there. That would be the onions. But, I mean, you get the bell pepper that comes through. You definitely get the bacon and the ham. It's so good, guys. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Let's try this cornbread. That's a big piece. That's a big piece. Look at that. It is so soft. Mm-hmm. Look how soft that is. I'm gonna break that. Mm. It really did. That came out cake-like. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Try this, guys. Try this. Mm-mm-mm. And this is just Jiffy Mix, okay? And I've made Jiffy Mix before. I've made the cheesy cornbread. This is not cheesy, but it's just Jiffy, okay? Guys, I'm telling you, if you like this one, come on, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, come on in and join the party. Thank you so much for watching. Thank every last one of you for your support. I love you guys. Stay prayed up. And I'll be seeing you soon in my next video. Good night.